How much pressure can police bring to bear when trying to get a suspect to confess? The Supreme Court considered just that question in 1941's Lysenba versus California. Police officers suspected that Major Lysenba, who went by Robert James, carried out a plot to marry Mary Bush, insure her life, kill her in a staged accident, then collect the insurance proceeds. In August of 1935, 4 months after they married, James allegedly bought several rattlesnakes from his co-conspirator, Hope. James arranged one of the snakes to bite her foot. When the bite didn't kill her, James supposedly drowned her in a bathtub, then with Hope's help, laid her at the edge of a fish pond so it looked like she fell and drowned. On Sunday, April 19, 1936, officers arrested James on an unrelated charge. Instead of taking him to a police station or jail, he was taken to the house next door in which the prosecutor had installed a dictaphone recording device. James was continuously interrogated from Sunday morning through early Tuesday morning with 2 meal breaks and no sleep. His interrogators, on the other hand, worked in shifts. James repeatedly denied any involvement in his wife's death. Questioning ended after James fell asleep or fainted. He was then taken to jail and arraigned before a magistrate. James claimed that police officers beat him during this interrogation. The state conceded that one officer slapped James's face once. Witnesses confirmed that when James was jailed, his ears were bruised and swollen, but the state denied that any other physical abuse occurred. James remained in jail from April 21st until May 2nd. On May 1st, Hope had been arrested and made a statement implicating James. On May 2nd, police took James from his cell to the district attorney's office, where he was again questioned. James asked for his attorney. However, his attorney was out of town, and despite James's request for another attorney, none was provided. James was continuously questioned for more than 12 hours with one dinner break. Around midnight, in exchange for food, James confessed, although he blamed Hope for instigating events. At his trial, James claimed that he involuntarily confessed due to duress and coercion. Despite the fact that police violated California law during James's detention and interrogation, the court ruled that the prosecution had established that the confessions were voluntary and admitted them into evidence. The trial court instructed the jury that it must disregard the confessions unless they were voluntary. The jury nevertheless convicted James of murder. The California Supreme Court affirmed the trial court's judgment, and the United States Supreme Court granted cert.